Welcome. So in this video we are going to talk about how to multiply any number quickly by 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 and 19, right? We can also extend this process to multiply any number by 114, 115, 116 and so on. The idea of multiplication by these numbers are similar to the one which we already have discussed in the previous video, but just to make sense of it, let us quickly solve some problems so that we don't find it confusing. So to start with, I'm taking some examples, and it is better if you can use a pen and paper together so that you can also follow the process together with me. So let us multiply the number by 14. So I'm taking an example 735 into 14, right? What is the process? It is simple. You just add 1 0 in the beginning of 735 and you add 1 0 in the end of 735, and then you take two digits at a time. In step number 1, what you do? You multiply the penultimate digit by the number 4. Do you remember when I was multiplying it by 11, I was just adding them. When I was multiplying it by 12, I was multiplying the penultimate digit by 2. When I was multiplying it by 13, I was multiplying the penultimate digit by 3. When I have to multiply it by 14, I have to multiply this number 5 by 4. So I am writing 4 into 5 plus 0. So what I get? I get 20. So for that we write 0 and we write 2, the carry over term. Then what is the step number 2? In step number 2, we are going to take these two numbers, means 3 and 5. So we are going to multiply 3 by 4, so 4 into 3 plus the number 5, and along with that we also need to add the carry over term. So what we get? 4 into 3, 12, 12 plus 5, 17, 17 plus 2 is 19, right? So we get 9 and then 1 is the carry over term. Then in step number 3, we get what? We get 73. So what we have to do? We have to take 4 into 7 plus 3 and plus this 1 carry over term. So what I will get? 4 into 7 is 28. 28 plus 3 is equal to 31. 31 plus 1 is equal to 32. So you take 2 here and you get the 1, that is the 1 term, that is 3 here. The carry over term is 3. Step number 4. So in step number 4, what you get? You get the number 0 and 7. So you multiply 4 into 0, you add 7, and then you also add the carry over term. So in this case, what you will get? You will get 7 plus 3, that is equal to 10. So that is equal to 10. So you write 10 here. You can also think of writing it like 0 and then 1 is the carry over term. But since you already have reached to the extreme left, you will just write 10. So the answer will be what? Answer will be 10290. I hope this process is clear to you. So should I do one problem quickly before I move to the next example? Suppose I have to multiply 372 by 14, and this time I'm not going to write each of the steps. I'll be directly writing the answer. So I'm writing 03720 into 14. These zeros are added 0. It is not the part of this 372. So 2 into 4 plus 0, 8. 7 into 4, 7 into 4 is 28 plus 2, 30. So it means I will write 0. The 3 will be the carryover term. Then take 37. 3 into 4, 12. 12 plus 7, 19. 19 plus this 3, 22. So you write 2 and then take the carryover term to the next. Finally, you have 0, 3. So, and you have written the carryover term, you can write over here. Now 0, 3, so 0 into 4 is 0, 0 plus 3 is 3, and 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. So what we get, the answer is 5208. Okay, I hope you are getting. Moving forward now, we can extend this idea to any such number like 15, 16, 17, 18 or 19. So next example that I am going to take is the product by the number 16. So suppose I take 532, oh sorry, it is 932, 932 into 16. So what I will do, I will just write 0, 9, 3, 2, 0. And let us multiply and start writing the answer. So I hope by now you have got the process. Take 2 digits at a time, multiply the previous digit. Since we are multiplying it by 16, now I have to multiply it by 6. So 6 into 2, 12 plus 0 is 12. So I will write 2, the 1 will be the carryover term. Then you take 3 and 2. So 3 into 6. 3 into 6 is 18, 18 plus 2, 20, 20 plus 1, so 21. So I will write 1 and then 2 will be the carryover term. Then I take 9 and 3. 9 into 6, 54, 54 plus 3, 57, 57 plus 2, 59. So I will write 9 and then 5 will be the carryover term. And finally 0 into 6 will be 0. Means I have to take these two numbers. So 0 into 6 is 0, 0 plus 9 is 9, and 9 plus 5 is equal to 14. So the product here is, what is the product? 14912. So this is how you multiply any number by 16. Suppose I take one example by 18, right? 17 also you can understand what you have to do. You have to multiply the previous digit by 7 and then you have to add the last digit. So let us first take an example of the product by 17. So let us take 234 multiplied by 17, and I'm going to do this without going into the detail, because by now I hope you are proficient with the process. So here we have 0, the imaginary 0. So I will multiply this number 4 by 7. 4 into 7, 28 plus 0. So I will write 8 here. The 2 will be the carryover term, right? So if you wish, you can write the carryover term. Now you will take 34. So 34 means 3 into 7. 3 into 7 is 21. 21 plus 4 is 25. And 25 plus 2 is 27. So you write 7. Again the 2 is the carryover term. Now you have to take 23. So in case of 23, 2 into 7 is 14. 14 plus 3 is 17. 17 plus 2 is 19. So you write 9, and now the 1 is the carryover term. Now finally you have a 0 here, imaginary 0. So 0 into 7, 0. 0 plus 2 is 2, and 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. So what is your product in this case? The product is 3, 9, 7 and 8. I hope it is making sense. Okay, so moving further, I hope before I take any example, the process is obvious or clear to you. If you are multiplying a number by 12, you take twice of the penultimate digit and then you add the last digit. By 13, you take 3 times the penultimate digit. If you are multiplying it by 14, you take 4 times the penultimate digit and then you add the next digit. By 15, you have to take 5 times. 16, you have to take 6 times. 17, you have to take 7 times. 18, you have to take 8 times. 19, you have to take 9 times. Second point that you need to remember, that if you are multiplying number by 12 then or 13 or any two digit such number 12 to 19, you are adding 1 0 in the beginning, 1 0 in the end. If you are multiplying something like by 112 or digits like this, like 113 or 114 up to 119, in that case what you are doing, you are adding two zeros in the beginning, two zeros in the end, and then you are taking three digits at a time, right? Multiplying the first digit by whatever number is there. If it is 12, then you write by 2. If it is 113, then you multiply by 3, and so on. And if there are four digits number, then you add three zeros in the beginning, three zeros in the end, and then you process the same thing.